This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhoneAppReview.com. We're slinging out yet another video review today. This time taking a look at an application that's it fills a much needed hole in the entire iOS experience, and that's something that Apple does not make easy on the iPhone or the iPad, and that is moving files between your computer and your mobile device. We've seen a lot of third-party developers step up to the plate to kind of fix this problem with the whole iOS experience, but none of them have done it quite as well as Phone Drive, actually, which is the application that we're looking at today. This application is available for a solid 99 cents in the App Store for a little bit of time, because it's usually available for $2. It's at a 50% off sale at the moment. So if you want to grab it, now is kind of the time. But just to give a quick overview of how this works, again, this is a file manager and file editor / file viewer for your iPhone or iPad. This is a universal application, so again, you download it, you get it on both of them. And I never noticed that until now, actually, but you can flick down to refresh that, which is really nice. We like that functionality in almost every app we touch. So I didn't notice that earlier, but it's nice it's there. The basic idea here is that you can easily load files from these sources. You can go from your Mac or PC via Wi-Fi. Likewise, you can do USB through iTunes file sharing, or iPhone Wi-Fi Bluetooth transfer. So if you've got two iPhones, or we're assuming iPads too, I haven't actually tried that, but with the iPad and the iPhone, we're assuming you could hook those up too, and spit files at each other. So we're going to go ahead and just go through some of the samples. In our experience, the file syncing worked flawlessly. We had no problems at all, which is a very similar note that we're going to strike with a lot of features as far as Phone Drive goes, but we're going to go ahead and show you some of these. So the app supports basically every file format that you could think of. You've got JPEGs, GIFs, PNGs, any kind of image file. Likewise, you've got any sort of audio file that you could hope to have, anything that's natively supported by the iPhone. Let's let that play for just a second, and then back out. Likewise, you also have full support for things like iWork pages, which is great. This is usually left out of the picture, iWork. We're not really sure why that is, but we use all of the time. So all of your iWork files, that'd be pages, numbers, keynote, etc., is all available here. And additionally, there are some video formats that are offered here, although sadly they're just the ones that are available via, kind of the stock iOS experience. That'd be .mpv and the ilk of that sort. So that's great. At the same time, the only thing that we can even think to complain about as far as Phone Drive goes is potentially the inclusion of even more video file formats. The AIV, etc., .mov would be nice. But aside from that, we really don't have too many complaints. Excuse me while I scratch my hand there, I had a slight itch. So the other great thing that you can do with this app is create files directly from here. That was a text file that I made and left it just so you could see. Likewise, you can make voice recordings, you can create new playlists. Basically, you can manage anything in here. And I didn't mention this earlier, sorry about the lapse there, but this is kind of treating your iPhone and iPad exactly like you would treat a flash drive, so with all the extra doodads that are allowed, because you have a device with a big touch screen. You can do all of these management style things, which is absolutely fantastic. It's like taking your thumb drive and then upgrading to it, not even to like 2.0, but 3.0. We've got all the additional features to sort them. There are all kinds of different views you can do. You can do the icon if you'd like. Likewise, you can do the list, and it's worth noting that the PDF viewer on this application is absolutely fantastic. It's really gorgeous. We really enjoyed that a lot. And then you have a couple other settings, too. If you want to poke around here, you can. Nothing too drastic. Basically anything that would bother you, you can change. You can change file extensions, screen auto-sleep, passcode lock, etc., etc. All of that is here. We'll spare you the gritty details. There's also an in-app browser if that's more of your thing. We didn't find much use for this, but at the same time it is nice to give it a go, and the app does support HTML. Likewise, it also supports code source, which is something we were absolutely stoked about. We tend to deal with a lot of web design, so it's absolutely great that we can just load all of that straight on here, move on with our lives, and view it and edit it at any point in time, so that's pretty awesome. Likewise, sorting worked like a charm, and while we're on the note of that, the app's design, we aren't usually floored by an app's design, but in the case of Phone Drive, we really did enjoy this a lot. Everything about this app is just subtly graceful, especially these pop-up and drop-down menus. They work so flawlessly, and they're very solid, which is something we don't get to say about app design too much. It just works. Everything that you could ever want to do is very intuitive. It's all right here, like you just saw. If I wanted to slide to edit, that's a done deal. I can change anything about this, change the name, the nice pop-up menu. The color scheme is fantastic. From a purely design perspective, the entire thing is just great. Likewise, the media player is also cool. We like the pop-down menu there, and in our experience, it did play everything we ever wanted. in terms of music, and it did it very well. So again, like a flash drive, but with so many additional features, it's actually not even funny. It's just really cool. So at the end of the day, we're going to give Phone Drive a solid 4 out of 5 star rating from us here at the iPhoneAppReview.com. We really enjoyed it, and if you're looking for any kind of file manager for your iPhone or iPad or both, it's hard to recommend anything over this. Not maybe because it is the best on the market, but at the same time, we're not really sure what else you'd want. It comes with an excellent package. It's got a ton of features, and at the moment, it's only 99 cents. It will be, the $2 price here soon. But in the meantime, while it's at half off, now is the best time to definitely jump on that bandwagon. So at the end of the day, we are going to give it a 4 out of 5 star rating, and that's pretty much all we have to say about it. Again, if you need a file manager, go ahead and get it. You won't regret it. So that's pretty much all we have to say, and at this point I just want to thank you guys for tuning in, and if you want to check out all the other videos that are on our YouTube channel, go right ahead. If you want to hear my voice and see some awesome apps, that is the place to go. Likewise, you can go to the iPhoneAppReview.com to see heaps of our written reviews as well. And that's all we have to say about things, so at this point I'm going to go ahead and sign out, but we will see you guys later. Bye.